Hi buddy, welcome back to, I can't take that seriously, Rusty Gears server, Season 3, Episode 5 with me, Sid, and it's just getting light. I've just done my bees. In terms of stuff to show you around the house, I have got now leaded windows. I've got a spare bit of that left as well, and the simple and expedient reason for that is I went out on a little exploratory mission. I sailed, that was coming from here. I went out this way and I sailed down now, and what I would like to do round here is start a canal through to this thing so we can basically cut across all the way, because that's obviously where I want my home. I believe this translocator may have been activated as well now, so that's a thing. But then I decided, well, let's just go for a sail. So I went for a sail round this way, and I think, yeah, this thing here was a massive ruin full of locusts and everything, and I put my man pants on and I had a go. And I went down here and I had a look at these ruins. Didn't have the inventory space to take the loot out of them, but over here there's a bunch of wolves. So I mean, it's a pack of about 6 or 7. So I decided that discretion was the better part of valor, and legged it. So plans for today. So I have been doing a little bit of material gathering, and I've also planted a whole load more oak trees over here because I needed oak. So I harvested the oaks we had and planted a whole load more around here. This needs a little bit of trimming back, I think, just to give us a little bit better. That's the only problem when you put these trees in like that, is you sometimes have an adverse effect on the environment. But I planted pretty much all the trees that I cut down, and then some. And I have set myself up a chest up at spawn, and the reason for that is I'm going to be making a spawn build, community build, spawn build, another one, and yeah, there's apparently Andy said that up here was the first game. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the game was, but apparently it was something along the lines of jump in a hole, and if you survive, survivor wins. Whoa! Yeah, no. I'm fairly certain I could jump in and win that fight, but what I win would be some fat and leather, and also there's a sheep in there which he might be a bit angry as well. So yeah, we'll not play that one. That's I think maybe he was being a little bit facetious when he came up with that as a game. Just maybe. Anyway, a whole load of aurochs around here, not to be confused with aurochs, or fighting urukai or anything like that. So there are 3. Well, technically there are 4 community builds I want to work on, but not today. Not all of them, obviously. So the first one down here is simple enough, and well, not the first, sorry. The simplest one is my shop, which I've claimed these 2, and I've just put in, I've kept to the same stone style of pillars, so we don't have a clash on the inside walls. That's to do. I want to build a big kiln thing for making lots of tiles and lots of ceramic stuff, And I also want to build a forge with hammers and all the stuff of the thing, but that's some way off. What I actually want to build is over here, and it's the spawn ship. Now I have spawn resources, and I've just got oak logs at the moment. A lot of oak logs. I am going to need a saw. I'm going to need an axe. I'm going to need a hammer. Because mine are not going to survive. So there's a hammer. There is an axe. And there is a saw. So we'll borrow those. And I'm also going to need a... Let me just get that and that out of the way for now. And put you down here, because that's the one I'm going to be using. I'm also going to need to borrow... Where have all the buckets gone? There's a bucket, and and there's a bucket. And we're going to need... Well, I've got water out there, I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, I didn't see the chat there anyway. Yep, that's no worries. I often record and don't see chat. So, the idea here is we are going to have a boat at the spawn. And I've done quite a lot of boats over the years. Which is going to have 4 teleporters, one for the north, one for the west, one for the east, one for the south. And I realise that that's east, that's west, north and south. And basically they will teleport you out about 10,000 blocks in each direction to a suitable biome so we can spread out and not all step on each other's toes constantly. Okay, with me so far. So, first things first we are going to need to do is I'm going to need to get rid of this lot so we can build the boat, and I need to go down a wee bit, but initially just take off this top layer and deal with that a lot later, because the boat's going to be here. It's, let me get this right, it's, I have actually got the drawings next to me. I think off the top of my head it's something like about 7 or 8 wide. It's like 3, then no, it's more than 7. I'll sort it. It's wide. So yeah, that's what we are going to be aiming to do today. This seems to work better when you actually impact the side of the block, so that's going to be a thing. And that is maple, so I'm probably going to need to dig that down a bit when I get down there. Anyway, let me get this dug out for starters and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we are I think at a point where I can make the first bit. I can lay the keel if you like. This still needs a lot of digging, but the keel is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 long. Actually 21 long, but only 19 stripped planks. Which is why we've got this with, if I remember, is it like, yeah, that. So that gives us, oh, I used the wrong axe, okay, it doesn't matter. That gives us this. So the back of the boat is going to be here, and I want to be at least 3 away from that. 1, 2, 3, let's go 4 away from that, and then we're going to have that in like that. This is obviously not going to be connected to anything once it's done, and then we're going to have 19 of these blocks laid down like this. And I've planned all of this out in a creative world because boats are difficult enough in Minecraft without throwing you know, all of the additional difficulties that you get with Vintage Story, and it's, you know, well, that's not fair. Actually, not fair on it, is it? They're not additional difficulties. They're just different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there. I think that's probably the point we're going to dig out to for now. Maybe I'll come back one more, actually. So we're going to take that down, and then we're going to start building this up by layers. In the first instance, it's all oak, so that's reasonably straightforward. And this will all come out at some point as well, so, you know, no worries there. Not worried about underwater voids, that's fine for the gaps. But what we do want is none of this here. So again, coming back down this side, we'll probably just run this up to here like so, and then similarly round the back, just to hide and not have to go and put the piles in any deeper. I think we can work with that. Yeah, that'll work. Like a soup. So yeah, lots of digging out of this space, which means we're going to have lots of andesite rock, and you're going to see a lot of me getting buffeted around by water, so that's fine. We'll get this done and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've dug out and relayed. I couldn't leave the stone, it was triggering me. Just the garish difference between the stone and the gravel, so I went out to sea and dug a little bit more gravel, dug up all of the stuff there, and I got a little bit of gravel left over as well, so that's good. And we've got an awful lot of andesite, so we can make plenty of roadage should we wish to. I'm probably going to need to make myself a new axe at some point, because I've halved that. I mean, it's still got 840 durability, but things. Anyway, we need, believe it or not, more stripped oak, and I'm definitely going to need to make myself more things eventually. So yeah, that's 32. It's probably not going to be enough, but I also need 2 more of those and 1 of those for now, because we're going to start at the back, and we're going to whack in another 1 of those and 2 of these, so that should give me everything we need there. I will probably just break that, and I know I could do I can rotate these using a chisel. Yeah, a chisel, for want of a better word. So we are going, I really should have brought some, I've got some dirt actually, there you go. Dirt, block. And then we're going to have dirt, block, and dirt, block. So the hole below the water line is all this stripped oak. And so that's going to go 1, 2, 3, then we're going to have to dig that and that out, because that is actually, again, we need structure blocks to place these. So stripped oak below the waterline, and that's when we start swapping out to walnut and bald cypress, which the observant amongst you will realise that I do not have. Now, I might as well come down here. I'm going to just check on my plan here. So from there is where, from there it is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? Oh, I'll work it out. So from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I believe, and then we're there. We've got more of that. However, we are going to take those two, and this is going to actually have these blocks in it, but that's fine. And we'll do one there, and one there. That's right. And then I know it's only dirt, but it's my dirt. And so this is, yeah, this is just going to be more of the same here, and then we'll probably can I even do this, or is that going to be, I think we're stuck with that. So we're going to have 3 coming this way. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and of course these are all going to be solid as well. And then we're going to come out a bit, and we're going to have a bunch down the middle. So yeah, that's this is the long and short of it is. Where's my next stack? I'm going to need more, but because that's going to come out like that, and that's going to go out like that, and yeah. Anyway, this is going to be a lot of boring log placing, fighting against the currents in the water, so I will be back once I've got this and possibly the next layer done as well, just because we can, you know. But yeah, leave it with me. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, that is the, well, for want of a better word, the hull down. Now I need to go and get walnut. I don't think we've got much walnut, if any. I know we have some. Let me just leave the stuff behind for the buildings. And yeah, we're going to have to go and find walnut in the wild, because I don't think we have much, if any. And I can't remember where I've seen it. Oops. We've got maple, we've got bald cypress, we've got redwood, we've got birch, we've got pine, and in the logs we have lots of redwood, pine, bald cypress and birch, but not seeing walnut, which means we need to go find it. Now, let me check my food situation. I am stocked. I've got a couple of axes plus my iron axe in my pack. So the question is, where am I going to find walnut? Wow, that is a very sappy log. that must have been picked up and carried and put those sap in. That's the only. That didn't occur naturally. Well, if it did, it's the jammiest tree ever. Anyway, we need to find walnuts. I'm not entirely sure where I've seen walnuts, so I'm going to have a hunt around. We'll try and stick around the vicinity of spawn, but someone's found and brought ebony, but I'm going to guess there's not going to be a huge amount of... See, some of these trees are a real pain, not because they're difficult to find, but because they don't drop much in the way of seeds. Which reminds me, I should probably go and get my shears before I embark out on a walnut quest. Yes, I should, because if I find walnut, I am going to want to get seeds. So let me go and grab that. I'll go out and do a little bit of walnut hunting, and well, we'll see what we can find. I can't even remember what walnut trees look like, which probably doesn't help at all, but I'm fairly certain that is oak. It is oak, 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 oak. Yeah, I think we probably need to head north of spawn, because most of this around here appears to be oak. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's walnut. That one is oak, however. This is walnut, that's maple, and there don't appear to be a lot of leaves on that, so I'm going to guess that somebody stripped that for leaves already. However, I do need to try and get at least a smattering of seeds. So I'm just gonna. I should always carry a bit of dirt with me. You know, it's one of the most useful building blocks in all block-based voxel games. And they can keep adding as many, you know, scaffolding blocks as they like, but ultimately my personal and gut feeling is they'll never replace dirt. Dirt forever. Might as well just come up and get the lot. I mean, it's going to hurt if I fall, but you know what the secret to that preventing that is, don't you? Don't fall. So you see, that's what I've learned from my many years of working in health and safety. Anyway, that has given us a great many sticks, and unfortunately, as best as I can tell, not a single walnut. So we're going to have to go and find some more. I need to get some walnut stuff going. Boop. Because that ain't going to be enough by a long shot. We probably don't need a vast amount. Well, actually, probably, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not 100% certain. But we need to find a walnut. So let's take a little wander along the path and try and find myself some more walnut trees. Be back in a bit. All right, it's the next day. Not in game, in real life. I worked overly late, actually, to be honest, and I'm just having a sleep because I logged on. It's daytime. It's been, I should say, it's not daytime, it's nighttime. I had a few run-ins with a few drifters. Got myself a temporal gear, so that was serendipitous, and which we shall pop away along with that for now. Battery and also my walnuts. And I need a chisel. I need a community chisel. Because we are going to work at height. So we have got the boat structure done. The boat is complete. We've got lanterns on it. I changed out those on from my original design to be gates because it just seemed to make more sense. I did in that room had a lot of glass, so I brought some of that and I've donated 5 to the cause. That should be a glowing stone, and I don't know what to put there because I haven't got no glowing stone. It should be a glowing glass block, but we haven't got, well, I haven't got those right now. However, what I have got is a sail up there, which is, let me get this right, it's 360 feet long, and I think at its deepest it's about 3 deep. Now, needless to say, what I don't want to do is work up there chiseling, because that is crazy talk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 middle, because I can duplicate this. So we can come over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we can, I think we probably do this 1, 2, 3, 3, and then it's probably this, like that. So that's the furled sail. However, we need to chisel this, and I'm going to be making 2 of this, well, 2 of this side actually, but it doesn't really matter. We'll start over on this one. So this is the outer edge, and we are going to, we're basically going to chisel each one of these to turn them into chisel blocks. And then we are going to go into that mode, I think. That mode? Probably that mode. Yep. I would suggest. We've got chalk over there, but I don't want to waste too much of it because chalk is a valuable commodity. And I think we go over here, we're going to go like that. So it's going to come 1, 2, 3, and then kind of start curving here. And then from there we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then, oh, is that right? You can go like that. That will, no it doesn't, that's not right, damn it. I think I've read one already. That one's alright. That one, let's have a look. Let's make you 2, then 1, then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then yeah, that works, I think. This is not a precise science, as you can probably tell. And then we're going to come in like this, and that's going to come in like that, and that, and that. And this is just a whole load easier than faffing around at height, as you can imagine. So, and then that. So good, little bit of chiseling there. Is that about right? Yep, and then we're going to go to 1. And that will be the reverse. Now, I need this to be reversible. So, but first things first, let's do this. Give it a little bit of shape. And I could go to a smaller chisel, but it's going to be up there. So I don't see a huge amount of point, because I think when you're down here, the detail will be sufficient at this level. Yeah, I'm not happy with that actually. I think I want it to be slightly less pointy. Maybe we'll give it that, but yeah, let's try that. So on this side, again, same over. But we'll leave those two. Is that right? 2, 2, no, I think that one should be like that. But then, what I wanted to know, on my original I used basalt. I haven't got any basalt, I haven't seen any basalt, and I haven't seen any basalt or anything being used, any really dark stones being used. So we are going to F, and we're going to add one of those. We're going to select that, and then I am going to do this. And then on this side we are going to F, we're going to add one of those, and we are going to do the same but like this. Again, it's high up, so detail wise it should be fine. And then what I would like to do is, I'm wondering whether to what to do here, what to do. So if I were to come here and go like that, just to kind of give the impression of folds in the fabric. So that is there. We need to go third one in from the top. 1, 2, 3. I think it's going to be there. That's right. Then we're going 1, 2, 3, 2s and 3s. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Then 2s. And 3. That'll work. Now for most of these, in fact I think the only one I need to replicate is this one, but the other way around. So let's do that. And we'll We'll do you. Why does that not seem right? I think I just screwed that one up. So we'll do a little bit of constructive littering while no one's looking. Right, I'll need one more piece of this then, that's fine. Well, maybe I won't actually, but let's see. So that... Oh, no, I see what I did wrong. So it's there, there, and there. Is that right? Does that seem right to you? Yes, it does. And then we can add some of that. Like that. Okay, so then I just need to replicate, let's have a look. That's actually a solid block. So I need to copy that one. Hang on, let's have a look here. What's You know, I really should have just done this in one big length, shouldn't I? For one, I'm going to struggle to get all of those different blocks in my inventory. Yeah. Alright, let me just replicate this up and I'll, I mean, I may just do it by hand, to be honest. It's no great biggie. Scroll sticking through the wall there. Right, yeah, let me sort this out and then we'll get it up on the actual thing. And then we've got, well, not the last bit, but certainly a bit which is going to be entertaining. I use the word loosely. Yep, backing him up. Okay, this has taken way more time than I anticipated. I should have known. I've made ships before in Minecraft and I know how much they take, and this is no exception. Put the rigging in, it's simple. I mean, potentially it would be nice to come up with a way to do some cross rigging there. I think for the amount of effort required, it would be excessive. What I can do is, I think, let's go with some crates for starters. Let me just get, well, crates are okay, they're nice and easy. So let's go and grab myself a few walnut crates and a few oak crates. I'll make 6 oak perhaps. Well, actually 3 oak, because, you know, I can count. And we can have some walnut crates. We'll just do the same, but I'm going to make more, and we'll make different batches of different types of crates. That will make some interesting and hopefully nice decorative items. That lot needs some of that needs to go away, some of that's mine. So we'll get the crates in, we'll get some decoration. I don't think I need to worry too much about the lighting down here because it should be lit from the lantern above. And you probably wouldn't have a huge amount of lighting. I am going to throw some other cargo in, so we'll probably put some hay bales or something. I don't know. We'll work it out. But we can pop in a few crates here and there. We could probably even get a few barrels in here and there. You know, that might work as well. But oh, you went in. Damn you. Oh, no. How am I going to do this? Let's see. Can I just do that? That works. So yeah, get some decorative stuff down. Barrels, water, with water in, obviously. A bed, captain's table. I am going to ask and see, because there is some stuff we definitely need to get I realistically do need to put a block there. That has been bugging me all along. But yeah, the chiseled sails look okay. It just triggered. Well, it doesn't trigger me. It's just an annoyance where everybody, when they build a ship, builds a ship at full sail, but then you whack it in a harbour, and a ship does not come into harbour under full sail. Not if it wants to survive the experience, anyway. So, you know, there's things like that going on. We can do. We'll get some more bits and pieces, but I think we could potentially. We could pile some firewood on there as well. Actually, that might work. You know, there's a lot of things. I'm thinking of getting something like one of these, but I'm gonna go and make up my own. Just a few small granite blocks, and we'll put some of those on as cargo. Make it look nice and things. And I think we also need to name the ship. The little ship that we have. I'm trying to remember. Do we actually have what signs do we have? So we can make a interesting. So I could make a larch, or even a bald cypress sign. Yeah, that might be the one. 2 bald cypress planks and things. I will need to get that together, and we'll use that to name it. I have a name for the ship, which I think is appropriate. So that's the thing. But what I was thinking is, if we can get a couple of tables in there, I think this would be an ideal piece for the captain's table kind of thing. However, I need stuff. So let me just pull a few bits and pieces together, get some more decoration done, and we will see how we go. Back in a moment. Okay, I think that is probably enough. I need to tidy my inventory a wee bit, but we have the good ship, the Rusty Gear. Yeah, I was very tempted to go with the Captain Pugwash reference, but I'm not entirely sure how politically correct that is these days. So, yeah, not worth it, is it? Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, it's not a massive ship. It's not a huge ship. The problem is these. You know, if you were to build this as a galley, for example, it would be 3 masts. It would extend all the way to the end of the dock here, and I still need to do something about this. This overhang that needs to be trimmed back, I think, because there's no way that is getting out. And it would be massive. It would take weeks to build. I mean, normally in Minecraft you would do that with wool. We've obviously gone with chalk and chisel, but the beams make pretty good ropes. I'm happy with that. The ladders really work as a means of getting on. We've thrown some buckets on. I was going to chuck just a couple of spears or something around just to do that, but we've got the captain's quarters here with his chart book and some shelves and scroll rack for his charts and all of that stuff. Downstairs, just for the cargo basically. I just brought a little bit of everything in really, just to go things, water, logs, and I'm sure we could add more. And it's one of those things where you have to learn to know when to stop. But I am really happy with that. Now I need to just find a decent angle for a screenshot, and let's see if we do that. Does that work? Or maybe better from this angle over here. I don't know. It's So this has been quite the build project. I think we can safely say. I mean, there were several hours of making this ship in creative. It is based off a Minecraft ship. It's actually based off a ship I've built before. Prizes if you can guess which one it was. But let's get that going. There we go. And yeah, I think that will work. So when the server admins get around to it, there will hopefully be 4 teleporters in these positions here: north, south, east and west. Yeah, west. And these will take us about 10,000 blocks in those cardinal directions. There will be a copy of this ship at each of those ones, and obviously I would imagine they will just have this single teleporter to return you to this point. So that's it. There you go. All done. Till next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.